There's an art in, I think, keeping things clean and simple, and I think you can see a lot of that in the cakes that we do. I've been baking since I was 8 years old. I started making chocolate chip cookies for my neighborhood pool, and it's kind of gone from there. My training is more in the culinary side, but I've always kind of just gone back to the baking end of it. It's a real family business. It started around our kitchen table, and it's just kind of evolved and continued to evolve into a bigger thing. We started out with 18 seats. A year ago, we just moved into a store twice as big in our Fenton location. And then 6 months after that, we opened this. So it's been kind of a whirlwind for the last, year and a half. I look at it as my dad is from a small farm in Indiana, and my mom is kind of from, outside of LA and California, grew up with her parents entertaining all the time and stuff like that. So I like to take those two elements of kind of, Midwestern comfort mixed with, that California, fun atmosphere. We're using those, those simple flavors, but putting them together in a complex way. We like to, try and layer the flavors. So you get a lot of different things going on, but it's not just sweet on top of sweet. So this is our chocolate signature cake, and it's just a really good representation of what we do, because the way that I like to kind of go for sweets is to keep things fairly simple. Obviously using really high quality ingredients, but we're not gooping too much stuff up. I'm just gonna split these cakes. Just kind of sawing with the knife and moving the cake is the easiest way to get a really flat cut. So this is just heavy cream that's been sweetened with a little bit of powdered sugar and then some good vanilla. This is our all butter chocolate buttercream. And then we'll finish it off with some dark chocolate ganache.
This is just so decadent. And I love your approach, because it is very simple. I mean, just knowing that you've got just that vanilla whipped cream in between each one of those layers. So the texture play, I think, is really interesting too, because that's so soft and fluffy. And then you have this really rich, thick ganache outside.
Yeah, and once this is chilled, this will get a little bit stiff, and then yes, the textures all really play on each other well.
How gorgeous is that?
We're offering breakfast, lunch, brunch on Sundays, scratch kitchen, now doing full sit-down dinners. The breakfast flatbread is our homemade yeast pizza dough, white cheddar bechamel, red onions, and we crack a couple of eggs on top of it and finish it in the oven, and then we do a nice spinach salad on the top of it. It's just kind of a nice variation on a breakfast pizza. The sandwich is the club. It's kind of a real traditional club on good sourdough bread, and then we do a roasted garlic mayonnaise. My whole philosophy behind this is it's kind of like you're at our home. So we can do nice things, but the whole thing is in a relaxed atmosphere.